All right, Coach, first opened back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
Perfect.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Yeah, you guys, I see what's happening, but I'm quite all right.
Here we go.
Yeah, man, I got up yesterday. It was 6 degrees outside. It's like
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Like Patrick Peterson.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
No. Nope. But everything is slow. Everything is slow. A week ago there was actually a shutdown, but that was company mandated to do it like twice a year. Like once in the beginning of January, like that second week. And
off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill.
Once in January.
And they'll get him down here
at
the 23.
And
only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He'll look to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I know. Yeah, I know a couple of people. They got people hand over fist, though, so that don't even matter.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Detroit!
They don't need me.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Another stick on the wheel.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Dumping it off for Johnson.
I wasn't sure if he was going to do that or not.
He went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Yeah, I was telling you before, it's because the ball trajectory is so low.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
It doesn't make sense, but that's kind of what it is.
3-19.
They'll look to throw here. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
I'm glad you didn't, but you know.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Yeah, you know.
Here we go.
Don't tell me that. I don't want to know nothing about that. I don't want any type of advantages.
They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum to force them into a likely punting situation.
Oh, hey man, I ain't supposed to tell on myself, but yeah.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This This is taken at the 23. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
I know wrong with that. That's what it's supposed to feel about.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On 2nd down, Ryan.
But,
man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards on the play.
You can press the front.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's all questions. That's you? All right. Nah, you're not baiting me.
20.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Those don't grow in trees, man. You only get a couple of those a game. You got to hit those.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Slay out here doing that. I like Slay out right with me.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there,
nah, they fast. Don't do that.
Playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
But if you're the one throwing the
now a play fake here on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Did you hear
win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A very solid gain of 27. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in with them in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Yeah, I don't like this.
They'll look to run with Freeman.
Yeah, when you lose 4 yards.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
That's what I should have did. It's all right, though. He's back. He don't care about nobody. No respect. He said, "You not running it," and I'm stubborn, so I want to run it.
He'll get it up the middle.
Oh
And he gets
my
halfway
gosh.
home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
That's terrible.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
I have nothing to say in regards to that.
They'll try and run. Freeman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Lambo will put this one through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board, and a lot of coaches do believe the first team to...
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30. Past the 20.
I am so happy. I is so happy.
That will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we?
All right, if it happens
Illegal
again,
block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
God, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff that happens to me in this game, man. I see random. I don't even want to cuss, but you know, like it'd be random.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete here. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
I heard you say something about Monopoly.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Oh, yeah.
Ted McKinley
in the streets.
in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I respect that. I hear you. That sounded kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look. 6 DBs on the field.
And it's the weekend too. What's up?
All right, now look at 56.
This can happen. This can happen later.
Gone.
Oh, this guy here. Yeah. It ain't 12 degrees outside. You ain't supposed to be doing that.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is caught.
And it worked out for you.
One-handed. Oh, my. He pulled it in. And all the way down to the 42.
If I told you.
A big play on 3rd down for the Lions. Overall. And even 40 yards.
Right. All right, so you can look. Oh, look at this.
So the big play gets him across midfield really now for 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green.
Oh, Josh. Yeah.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard.
So
yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
So good.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I'm not listening to you. Ooh. Who got mad at you?
On 2nd down, Johnson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Like, no, he had, it was an issue he had with another whatever. Might have been like, you know.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And when the time has expired on the first quarter.
Oh, really?
And the first play will be a field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Yeah, that's why I said what I said just now.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone.
I didn't say it wasn't.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A little 4-6, little nickel, a little 4-4, some goal line. You know. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Get up!
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what you're supposed to do.
They go play action here on first down. On the left side, a catch by
I'm so glad, because that was a guaranteed
in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That conversation. You know, like there's way more.
Get up!
Okay. Typically, honestly, it depends on who you're playing. Like, I like to do everything. But, there's a lot. I think there's a bunch of wiggle room.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You might want to come out.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go.
If I see you coming out in
there, that play got swallowed up.
A 3-receiver set, 11 personnel or whatever, I think you will run. I'm going into the big nickel over G. I'm gonna bring that extra safety down in the box, and I'm gonna dare you to run. It's really preference, but we needed something
on
like
2nd down. Here's Ryan. Nearly picked.
Slay.
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Yeah, I panicked
too. I know in every game we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost.
Actually, the last couple of it was kind of
ridiculous. There could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
You could almost hear the collective gasp on the sidelines.
Like, you got these guys
come
out
up with
here.
that football.
Yeah, they out here in 4-3, 3-4 odd. Like, I'm seeing people run 3-4 odd all game. Or whatever, you know, come to find out it's like not related or, you know.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
You had Oh, you
and Lambo will put this one through.
These guys coming
out. And that will
out,
double their lead as it's up
even
to
with,
6.
Rushing 3.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
And then they truly still haven't fixed that 100%.
But they should be happy that they have points on the board.
Tried to find like
it almost feels like
way
slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it?
That
in this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now,
without
get
saying
explosive later and put the points up on the board.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And Detroit getting set to go now. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told the offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll hand it off now. Johnson.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like
the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
But
early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
I can tell you right now, there's still quite a few people that are trying to.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
You know what I'm saying? And these guys are like, oh, no, we're doing it. Like, I was watching the Cowboys and the Giants play. And I asked, what quarter was it? Nobody answered, so I said, let me tune into it myself. And then I'm watching.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Watching the Cowboys guy come out.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Lack of a better term, this dude is in 4-4. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you not matching personnel? Or he's in double A gap, nickel, and dude is in a 1 receiver set, with 3 tight ends. I'm like, why does this?
They'll set up a throw. Looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
No, that's not him.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong?
It wasn't just like the inverse.
And you
it
can
was the other way too.
You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated.
This guy was in the base.
All they're going to do is
he just decided,
to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
I'm matching. I'm what, close? Because you damn sure ain't matching close.
Turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Pernell McPhee in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
That's just the truth of the matter, but we're always trying to find a healthy balance. Every year it changes, rules change. And really we try to take more rules away, the more they make Madden, more sim. So. He's a what? And he's in a what set? I gotta snap it. Let's ask me this in a second.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. And he's going to go
seen
down
you blitz
again.
too.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks,
all right, ask your question
that can be demoralizing for a team.
Yeah.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Ice cream cake, No, not on any down. I'm just letting you know if he. I'm just trying to explain if if he's in three receivers,
From the gun, it's
have to
Ryan.
be a nickel.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Have to be a nickel.
A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Not to say that's something you want to do, but some people do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. It's a lot of different ways around it, man. Just about it. Just people want to do things their way, so they're upset. And that's usually what that is. I'm watching you, Texas. Nope. Don't go over there. Don't go
They'll
over
run
there.
it now out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Say again. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's 100%.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
With,
a 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
It doesn't fix the overall
So he's been a
issue.
busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals,
you'll still see
but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come up with points due to his leg.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I don't know.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And now the 99
turns into
a
and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Everybody good, man.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
Boom, landed.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion.
Even if it was, I would want you to tell me.
Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
I understand.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 100%. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Save. I got you. You don't got to say another word. Huh?
Hurry up, here we go.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Yeah, we got time now. I appreciate it, though.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
I know.
But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Tuesday.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He just let it happen.
The Lions pressure, he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Gun.
That's what happened.
Now it's Ryan. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And he go down to see the rest of the game like your defense was mad.
Hey, let's go.
I saw he had got hurt.
11.
I see.
To throw on third down. Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
The better
a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times. Because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 22.
You blatantly fibbed, but it's all right.
Pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this
I know.
drive. It's first and 10.
I understand.
To throw again is Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Probably should have scrambled. He probably would have tried.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Here's Ryan to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Yeah, I honestly,
so with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And Lambeau will put this one through. So we're at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yeah, so what was his deep accuracy?
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
No!
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I'm about sick of you.
They go play action with Ryan.
I know.
He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15.
I know.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory.
Yeah,
a big-time play there for the Falcons.
If that was the case,
yards.
I would have threw it on a different angle. I would have let that up, so that guy that was on that right side would have had no shot.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
I played him, and like I'm used to playing a certain way. I throw with certain timing. He was just picking him. All right, I'll play him again. This shit.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Man. Yeah, that was exactly what I was about to say.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Get in there.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal.
Tuesday.
Oh, I did? That's crazy because I don't even call you that. I know I don't.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, his 6th touchdown of the season.
Cool, okay?
And the Falcons will extend their lead. Josh Lambeau now for the point after. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will make this a 19-point game.
The #1 champion.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
I said that's right, #1 champion, bro.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They begin the drive with Johnson, and he stopped immediately.
If you would have not came through that gap,
made by Devontae Campbell.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
See, I'll be honest. So I think you're running, right? So in the big nickel. I can't do a handshake.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
They go to Johnson again. And not much there. Maybe a yard of the 24.
I came on big nickel over G.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
These pigs and
Gun.
he threw one. Oh, I trust you.
On play action, they'll throw. That's incomplete, but
Oh
there
my-
is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
He's supposed to go for the field there, and I get PI, gentlemen. You know what?
Gun.
So your guy jump up late like he was drunk.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Yep.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Noted.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
Definitely hear you.
Four down. Check.
Busy, I understand.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target, and it'll bring up third down.
I don't.
We do see this a lot from rookie quarterbacks, don't we? They kind of lock in on their intended target. A lot of times they establish that buddy, that guy they depend on, and boy, defenses zero in on it, don't they?
A little bit too telegraphed that time, and that's why it's knocked away. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Detroit.
He'll look to throw. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big gain of 31 on third down. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Jones said he don't like it.
Yeah, never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executing well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Are you holding turbo? Oh, I have no clue. I don't know what to tell you.
The Lions on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. He stepped right up like a pro.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So out come the Falcons now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons.
I'm happy.
Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year.
I don't know.
And the
You made it very clear
to
you
their
were
lead.
So
He's
I'm
tough
max
to contain as it is, but in man
then the
coverage
guy
with a pretty
still
deep
got
pass
through.
downfield,
So I kind of
really
had to
tough
slide
to contain.
in the
And it's so
path where
difficult
you would have
because
to
every
interact with the running
play,
back.
you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is
Yeah,
to give him plenty
he
of
acts
cushion,
after the fact,
meaning
so I'm gonna
lots of
entertain
space
that. What
between you
happened?
and him. If he wants to catch the short
Why do I
stuff,
have to tackle
come
you?
up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game,
why did I have to
and
tackle
try and
you?
keep him
I
in
tapped you?
front.
My bad,
If you
bro.
turn your
I
head
don't
for a
remember that.
second, if your concentration wanes,
Bye-bye.
he just takes off and
I
goes.
tapped you
And I think
yesterday.
that's what we just saw there.
And Detroit
tapped you
getting
today.
set to go now.
Okay.
And last time
Just
able
now.
to
I
get
just rubbed your
3.
leg just now. What do you
It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
I'm paying attention.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described
See
it.
what you're
Not
talking about.
ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Hey man, don't get yourself in trouble.
Here we go now. Blue, line it.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson.
That was a good
and
cut.
not too much going
Cut
there
too
as he'll
far
get it up
inside,
to the
though. Probably would've had a
23-yard
touchdown.
line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move
first off, you ain't
laterally
no fool, so
and
I'm not
open up a
listening to
crease that they can run through.
You may
Didn't
have some
happen on that
misfortunes,
play.
but that don't mean you became retarded overnight.
Hurry up, here we go. Green,
Back to
39.
throw.
Green, 39.
Steps away to his left. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's just a gain of a couple
you got Ace
there on the
Ventura. That's
scramble,
cool.
and now it's 3rd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just
Did
not
not
worth
know
it
that.
when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Detroit, Detroit.
So it worked out for you.
He'll look to throw.
Oh,
Over the middle,
look at you
and it's
looking down the
complete.
field. I see you.
And he is going to
you
get
have to
the
switch up these
first
third
down
down
as he
defenses,
covers
giving
up
you these
after a
zones
pretty
that keep
good
it wide
shot
open.
there. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Texas, I'm not listening to you. Let's see what's happening.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second
Guy
half.
feigns
1st and
ignorance,
10.
but is moving down the field.
Set. Green, 30.
Now it's him
could be
carrying for
107 to
Johnson.
3. You're still
And he's
feigning
going to be met
ignorance,
at the
and I
line
know
of
you know
scrimmage and
what you're
taken
doing.
down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board
what
to
it
the
is.
field because they were able to
I've
free
seen
up
you
their
get down here a
linebacker to
few
get into the
times now that I'm
backfield
thinking about
and
it,
spill the
just
play.
like wasn't able to cash in. So now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta switch this up. You gotta be punished.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus
Here we
far.
go.
Why do you do
Green,
this?
39.
Why is this
Green,
happening?
39.
Why is this happening?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Vic Beasley
just a
in
regular
there to
guy.
get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit.
Matter of fact, I'm meek. Not middle either. I'm meek because, you know, bless a brother meek. I'm that meek.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for White on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
You got these fast guys. It's all right.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
It's a lot of what?
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Then he'd be like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. You know
this
what?
Quarterback now,
that blind squirrel
6
got
for
fed
6
a few
since
times
coming
over
back
right
out of
now.
the
I'm
locker
starting to
room.
think
It's
some
first and
nonsense
10.
happening right now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll drop the throw.
Somebody do something.
Third time tonight, he's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
No!
Back just a yard or two
so
shy of midfield. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On second down, Ryan. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3.
Good defense, Texas. All around.
Back now in Atlanta. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Gun!
Uh-oh. Nope, I don't even like this. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Hey, Tuesday,
I don't trust you.
Tuesday.
This guy blitzing.
Hey, White.
Now it's Ryan. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh, my God.
And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. 4th quarter, you got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. So here come the Lions now. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
All that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Keep 15, keep 15.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Motions. But he don't know what he's doing.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Easily whipping on that left tackle.
After he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
He's cracking himself.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to air one out.
Get there.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Been a very strong performance for them really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And what? I said, all right, I'm going to run it at you.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
What? You up to no good. You are up to no good. I don't like it. You see what I'm saying?
Now Ryan on 2nd down. White's got a 1st down and more. He completes it right side to White. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah?
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ready,
I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that.
Freeman again. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. From the gun, it's Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons continue to pour it on.
What am I teaching?
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That'll be be taken in the end zone. Bulldozes past him.
Oh, hey, man, you ain't going to be beating on my people. That's all right.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
And the guy that
even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Hey, guys, I got 15. 15's mine. I'm taking it.
Uh-oh.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
I don't know what Tack doing.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
You going to your room? Okay. All right, no problem. Yes, sir.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Under pressure here, and
I think Tack was mad.
Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They're going to look to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Lions. And even 50 yards.
He knows better.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively.
Yeah, we got a good feeling about this.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
Okay. All right.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The penalty gets them half the distance closer, but they'll still need to come up with something on 3rd and goal.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Why did you do that?
Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
I can't go too far.
I didn't worry about double-checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
ass blitzing, man.
21.
Texas think he's slick.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
After your run defense,
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
So it's bad.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing.
Just give him an extra couple of yards.
Will they make up for it? First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to throw now on first down. Being chased up, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Vic Beasley in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Glad you made that.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
All right, here we go.
Did it with no help.
Blue 90. Gone.
So you're a rapper.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And
that was Deion
Jones. Line, that's where the return stops. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Four down. Alert. 24's on the move.
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. And he's taken down inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Freeman again, a first down carry. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
You know that old expression, it's not my night.
Game, Texas.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
You have what?
You have 7 strawberries, right?
Yeah, you do. Oh, my bad. I didn't know you were sure.
How many peppermints?
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Atlanta, The win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
That I can borrow forever.
I don't have no pockets.
Turn around. I see. So you don't have any money. That's pretty much what I'm hearing.
Well, I'm rich because I have a lot of money in my bank.
Oh my gosh. All right, so you don't have any pockets and you're broke now, but you're rich because you got money in your bank. That's what you. Not really though. Can you like be consistent and pick one? All right, so what are we doing? Are you rich or are you not rich? Oh, you broke. Ah, so you know this word. Okay. So you don't have $20 I can borrow? Okay. How are you gonna get $20 between today and tomorrow and you're not gonna make us up? Ooh. Father gonna give you $20? All right. I don't know. What? I don't think the buck stops there with the crazy. I think his child is crazy too. What do you mean no? I know his child is you. That's why I think his child is crazy too. Oh, so only the people that can't count are crazy? Only the people who are not crazy. Not even long-winded. How did you get to 80? I just heard you like in the 40s. Oh, there you go. Can I ask you a question? What happened to the 50s, 60s, and the 70s? What do you mean, huh? No, he knows them because he uses them when he's asking for an amount of money. So these numbers are very relevant to him. So
touchdown!
What?
Oh, he's about to pull for that touchdown.
That's not what happened.
Touched the ground on the line.
Yeah, he got tackled.
He touched the line.
What's that? What's that right there? You caught it, right?
Oh,
What is that?
oh, it's justice!
You forgot everything you counted? Doing all that orange justice for you, you ain't even listening. 7, 9, 22, 45. Yeah, 100. It's not even. Can I borrow this money?
8, 9, 10. We got 10 of them.
I want the $20.
We got peppermint. We got oranges.
That's not $20.
We got strawberries.
It doesn't even matter what I said.
We got
I want $20.
No! Pick any of these.
Okay. So, can I ask you a question? I'm gonna pick one, right? But after I pick one, are you gonna give me $20? Did you say yes?
Yeah.
I need to see it.
Close your eyes.
No, because you light skinned and I don't trust you.
You have to close your eyes.
I gotta close my eyes.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna close my eyes.